Howdy everybody, welcome one, welcome all. Okay, oh no. Why are we... Internet? Oh no, my internet's bad. Internet, please get better. There we go, okay. Alright, things seem to have stabilized. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, how have we all been? I just suddenly realized that, I should probably not put support beams in this. Oh yeah, 700 something milliseconds. Yeah, my internet may not be terribly cooperative tonight, so just bear that in mind, guys. Sorry if things don't exactly pan out. I don't know. Okay, so hoo boy, I have a lot to account for because last week I dipped on you guys until Friday. Terribly sorry. You know, I was beginning about this time last week. I was beginning to get sick as a dog. Pretty sure I had the flu. And then I had this terrible fever Tuesday morning, or late Tuesday night, early Wednesday evening. Somehow I threw my back out simultaneously. And it just was, it was one thing after another, I tell you. So, you know, that was my week. I got better toward the end. I felt like a human toward the end, so... That's how it goes. Oh, but yeah. Don't get sick, kids. It feels terrible. Stack that without air. There we go. But yeah, it's beginning to get very warm and nice and pleasant around where I live, so I'm liking that. Oh, son of a bitch. How bad is my internet? Oh my god. I'm so sorry again. Well, I mean, my stream is fine, although it was also having problems. My ping to the server may not be so fine. We may have to find something else to do if this keeps continuing. I hope everything's okay. I was hit by the curse of Ra. Well, that's kind of how that goes sometimes. You can be knocked out for any reason, at any time. Sickness can come to you in the blink of an eye. I have learned that. I think I went outside and got sick from something I touched, because like I touch cats that are outside. So I could have gotten sick from them. Random, I don't know, allergen maybe? Although I don't really have like allergies, but like maybe some random something or other that happened to be, you know, bad. Maybe that was the culprit. There's no real way to know. There we go. But yeah, it's okay. I'm okay now. Things might not be so great elsewhere, but like, one step at a time. How are you, Stone Cold Killer? Hey, Cooperator. And hello, Pies. Long time no see. Yeah. Glad to see you here. Okay, so I've got like a 2-block gap on that edge and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap on this edge. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I need the World Edit user interface mod. I need to go and get that so bad, but that was for like 121.5 or some shit last I looked. There we go. I just want some light. Aziz, light. Thank you, Aziz. There we go. And then I kind of want to have these be evenly spaced. I don't know. I like the idea of a parking garage that's lit up and is reasonably like for example, I talked about this the last time I streamed on here, so like 2 weeks ago probably. Let me turn off my hacks so that it is a little more seamless. I talked about there being black, like, these are all black concrete, you know, walls and such. It's hard to tell, but that's all black concrete. And it would be a drop from up there, and it'll probably go through this floor, down to, like, the floor below. Am I gonna get... There we go. Am I gonna get ghost moded or no? Like, anyway, and then this is another hole that I had in mind. This goes all the way down to the first layer of level 0. Now, obviously, that's a fatal fall. The idea is I will give the player either through some sort of special bonus, or it will be a vending machine purchasable item. I haven't decided which. You're going to get the chance to slow fall in certain areas. Slow fall, and jump boost, and maybe... what's another... I guess speed. I can give players speed. Yeah, stuff of that nature. And so I want the slow fall potions to actually be a way to navigate the space more efficiently. My hope is that I'll have 1 or 2, maybe 3 locations inside of this tower. And by tower, I mean... Whoops. I mean inside the giant Blackstone cylinder right in front of me. This particular arm of Escape the Jack Rooms 2. I want to have 2 to 3 spots in here that you can teleport into as your beginning location. And for some of these, I want there to be a gigantic shortcut. Like right here, you can come through this garage area and be, if you're really smart, you can look over this edge and go, oh shit, that'll dump me way down there. But wait, I have a slow fall potion from, you know, let's say somewhere over in here. Like maybe over here I'll have a vending machine or 2. You know, I'll have like a little room that curves around here, and bam, vending machines. Oh no, vending machine. Wow, I haven't seen a vending machine. Like, there are going to be rare one-off vending machine type things inside of this area. And I'm going to give you the option to, you know, use some of the items to save your ass. And so if you get from a prior playthrough, you get money, or you know what to do and you got money, you go to that vending machine and you have a slow fall potion that you can then use to bypass 2 or 3, and I'm probably not going to go farther than that. I want it to be a fatal drop if you don't have a slow fall potion, because this, from up here to up here, even with full prot 4, feather falling 4, and resistance 2 and jump boost 2, even with all of that mitigating... Wait, what? Okay, with all of that mitigating, that did like next to no damage. Okay, wow, that was not what I expected. I thought that would do fatal damage. Shit, hay bales may actually like stop more damage sources than I thought, or more fall damage than I thought. Okay, wait. Seriously? Resist 2, jump boost 2? That is a survivable fall? I know if I cut off the beacons, it stops being survivable. Huh. Wow, the hay bale really does mitigate damage. Like, really, really well. Holy shit. Huh. You know, maybe I could... I'm going to run a very, very quick experiment. So, like, out here. How many hay bales, or not how many, but like how many blocks can I fall from and land on a hay bale? How many hay bales does it take to screw in a light bulb? Oh, with effectively no god armor. Because you're just going to be, very likely, you're just going to be in the basic hazmat suit. And so you're just going to have regular unenchanted leather. So... Eh? What the fuck? When did I make... I made this concrete. Yeah, I was making a white map to decorate stuff with. Okay, I was like, when did I do this? Yeah. I was responsible for this. Okay. I fucking hate the solar pillar. Oh my god, hell, I'm gonna smash holes in my wall. Yeah, I hate the solar pillar too. But the key is to get a really strong DPS weapon like, I don't know, some physical, some bullshit or whatever. And then just sit on the ground and hit anything that moves. Talking about the solar pillar from Terraria, yes. That is indeed the one he means. Okay, so from 167... Huh? Oh, free cam doesn't show you your target block. To 67. Okay, that's a 100 block drop. Can I survive a 100 block drop? Suddenly the power of the hay bale on level 0 is coming to me as a more... How do I put this? A more obvious kind of mechanic. Oh, son of a bitch. I wasn't in survival. Ugh. That feel when you're dumb? Okay. Alright. Can I survive? Probably not. You can survive a 100 block drop with half a heart. With no armor. Okay, wow. That is so overpowered. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Alright, I'm going to mark that. A player without armor can survive. Damn it. Survive a 100 block drop onto this. I'm just going to put meter. 100 meter drop onto hay bale. Onto hay. Whatever. Damn. I'm going to have to play with that. And it's even more crazy if you have... you know, good stuff on you. Ah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Holy shit. Boink. Yes. Okay. That gives us a ton of options for level 0. Suddenly making the floors out of hay bales was not a bad idea after all. I was only going with it because it looks like a good, solid yellow carpet. That's like... I mean, it's very wool-like, but it's not as bright yellow as wool. Like, this is piss yellow, and wool is like neon yellow. And so this gives you some leeway to play with how how players navigate the game space. What the fuck? Whomstidiv? Percent wet sponge. 70%. Or no. Set hay block. There we go. What do you mean room or carpet remove for cleaning? Piss off. Don't you remove my carpets. How dare you? I know you, Copperator. I know where you live. I see you. You ain't slick. Anyway. So that does actually mean that a starting area like this, so obviously you're not going to have the cool stuff here that I have. In a normal game, you're not going to have any beacon effects. But that does mean that theoretically you could survive that drop. This is not even like a 20 block drop. Or no, it's like just barely 20. Moving the carpet does make that drop in particular a death pit. I'm all right with some drops being livable. I don't want this to be a death pit. I'm all right with you having access to this drop shaft from multiple levels, so like from right here. And the drop from here ain't so bad, because that's just one drop layer from layer 2 down to layer 1. I'm all right with that, because you can theoretically, you can survive that no problem. Because hay bales reduce fall damage so greatly. That's actually like really, really useful for a game mechanic. And then in other situations where, yeah, you wouldn't want to fall down there because it would kill you, then that incentivizes you to get the slow fall potion. So it's going to be like falling down that pit in the fire temple where it just sets you back to a previous part. No, it's going to be like, this is a toll road. But you're not paying money, you're paying health. Toll road, can you survive? And I'm not going to tell you if you're able to survive it or not. You're just going to have to figure that out. But if you know, hey, those are hay bales. Hey, I have a power card that gives me resistance or jump boost. Or I have a piece of feather falling hazmat suit, which will be an option later on. Like, that's livable. I can make this. Or I bought a slow fall potion from a vending machine. I can make this no problem because I'll just go and I'll land here and go, yep. And even if the slow fall potion pitters out halfway, then I've negated half the fall damage and I'll probably survive long enough to, or, I'll probably survive the impact. And then I can find food and eat up the difference and regenerate my health and I'll be okay. So like falling to your death is not a part of level 0. But this is a toll road. You might be able to survive this. You might not. Depends on your situation. But I'm all right with you having to go. You started out and you start up here in the garage area of level 0 and you're like, oh man, hey, this is a pit. Wait a minute. I might be able to survive that. Especially as soon as the game begins and you have full health. Yeah, that's totally survivable. I jump down a layer altogether instead of having to find, where there might be a staircase. I mean, this is for maybe speedrunning purposes. Or maybe I'm worried about it getting nightfall or too dark or whatever, and then the creaking are going to start spawning down lower in level 0. Because that's what the creaking love to do. It's just one of those things where, like, you have to continually evaluate whether or not it's worth it for you to bother. I love that. That gives you an alternative path in an area that would otherwise be quite linear. That's wonderful. Like, I didn't expect to find that sort of a game plan. I didn't expect to figure that out, like, at all. Just flying around in circles, it chases its tail. Nebula pillar. Oh, yeah, you guys are talking about Terraria. Creakings in the walls? Yeah. Have you seen Liquid Rain? Have you seen us messing with the creakings? I feel like I should do that again just to demonstrate it again on stream. It's so much fun. The creakings are legit level 0 bacteria monsters. Like, they're just not black like an Enderman or like the bacteria monster. If they were, dude, I would think Kane Pixels designed some addition to Minecraft. This does open up the ability to make absurdly tall rooms, make it look like they'd kill you, but it won't. Yes, exactly, Coperator, exactly. The option to fall is a viable option. I like that. Crawl to Pete, completely stop targeting if you touch the ground. Yes, I really hate that. I don't like the crawl to Pete as like an enemy design personally, because they just hit so damn hard, and there's no real fixing it or surviving that. You're either gonna get hurt or you won't. Okay, I'm just gonna give myself 1 gapple, and for the rest of this, oh, and let's try an invisibility potion. Why not? Okay, so this is a demonstration of, you know, just general bullshit. If you have nothing in your hand and you're invisible, this greatly lowers the distance at which... Oh, fuck. Never mind. Invisibility does not do that for the creaking. Invisibility does do that for the Endermite. But for some reason, that doesn't work with the creaking. What the hell? That's weird. What were you saying, Coperator? Biggest issue with Crawltipede is that you can only hit the tail. Change that, and they'd be about as annoying as a wyvern. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like the Crawltipede should just not do as much damage. Fuck. Okay, so it's something about player line of sight. Oh, man. Yeah, they can really follow you. I know I can see them because of hacks, but like... Oh, slime. That's also something that I was like happy to kind of... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Incidentally, like incidental synergy. That's really kind of like what level 0 is. It's just a pile of incidental synergies that are legitimately great. Like, you got the slimes that just are everywhere. You got a bunch of creakings, which will absolutely be a problem. We got, what, 6 minutes left? Oh, God, he's still right there. The Endermites troll you by being able to get up into these tiny little crevice areas. If I don't look at them, because I think line of sight is a legitimate factor in how creakings mess with you. So I'm invisible and I have nothing in my hands and no armor on. God damn it, what just hit me? Ow, okay, never mind, I got too close to him. The render distance, or the noticing distance, is significantly lowered, but they can still see you. So invisibility, I'm not against giving the player a long tier invisibility potion. Invisibility requires some understanding. You can't just use invisibility and expect to waltz through here like nothing. Slimes are also going to be present at level 0. I thought that was an issue, but it does add to the challenge. Yeah, exactly. Like, you are not given the primer on slimes. You don't know slime's going to be here at all, and then suddenly here they are. Like, I love that. I love that you will not have perfect information going into the game. Unless, of course, you are building the game like I am. But that, for the most part, you know... Let me turn off my cheatiness. For the most part, like, you're just wandering around trying to not die. And I'm going to throw some curveballs at you. Meanwhile, if you know what you're doing, you can take advantage of the level geometry. And you can survive. Okay, so I will say, the beauty of invisibility is that even though the line of sight mechanic apparently makes them freeze whether you're invisible or not, and they'll fucking turn on you, it also makes them very quickly forget about you. So, like, even though he's not noticed me, my line of sight thing will make him, like, freeze. And then if I get close, he notices me. But I can back off, and even though I'm still in his range, he'll, like, forget about me, and he'll go back to wandering around like a normal creaking. So, like, that's kind of cool, actually. Ooh, 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 ooh. Little alcoves in which to duck. And also, crouching will lower their notice distance even more. Oh, no, he definitely notices me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, yeah, when they pop around that corner, it's always something. So the solution is just not to look at them, even though... Ow. Somehow that endermite noticed me. Endermites are also really persistent. Like, you wouldn't think they are, but they are. Glad adding bright red stairs, slabs, and walls in the new update. Oh, yeah, the cinnabar stuff. I'm actually kind of excited about what they're thinking of adding. I kind of hope yellow stuff, that's sulfur. That's some sort of sulfur-based compound. So they're adding cinnabar, which is mercury, and then they're adding sulfur. So, like, that's really neat. I like that. Still haven't added a real, like, point to this place yet, but damn, I'm gonna have so much fun watching people struggle here. Hey, Top Hat Jack, welcome. Jack, what do you think about the new slimes? Yeah, they're crazy. Those slimes are something else. Oh, man, I cannot wait to play ice hockey with them. Or some other form of, like, curling. Or, what's the name of that game where you roll your piece on the board and you're, like, trying to get it into the zone of the other player? Something like that. God damn it, my stupid cat cannot shut up. Hold on one moment, let me go get her. Be quiet. Oh. Yeah, the sulfur blocks don't look too bad. Yeah, this update could be good. If they're not stupid about it, yeah, this update could be good. Oh, God. I'm not invisible, or I'm still invisible. I'm not, like, noticeable again, am I? Okay. What I kind of wish is that you could add, like... Uh-oh. More... Fuck. Just the way they pop around the corner. Like they skid, you know? Anyway. I wish you could add more logs onto the creaking heart, and it would increase the range at which they will both detect and stalk you. So the more pale oak log you are surrounding your creaking hearts with, I'm visible now. The more likely you are to be both spotted and tracked and possibly hurt. Maybe even have them up the damage a little bit. I don't know. Maybe don't add damage increasing. Whoa. Oh yeah, I also added small upper areas that you can only reach with jump boost 2. They act as shortcuts. Thought that was a pretty cool little addition. Shuffleboard. That's the name of that. Thank you, Top Hat. Yeah, you can play shuffleboard in Minecraft. You can play air hockey. You can... What other sorts of, like, crazy friction or lack of friction-based games? Uh-oh, he saw me. Oh, God. They both know I exist. Shite. Oh, God. I need to maybe block this area off. I mean, the beauty of this is you really can't get, like, fully blocked in, right? The Endermite can kind of block you in a little bit, but it doesn't do enough damage that I would say it... Like, the damage will add up, but, you know. It's kind of funny how I was talking about how I wanted to make air hockey like the last time we were here. Oh, yeah, you did! Yeah, we made golf and everything, too. Man, they need to add a dedicated going prone button so that you can just crawl into things like this. How amazing would that be? Oh, hey. It's the exit. I also augmented this to where this, you're no longer able to just look out into this. Because, you know, you could see a whole ton of stuff, and I just thought, nah. Nah, I don't want you to be able to see out there. And then down here, I've got to augment the insides of this to sort of be a city. We built this city. So yeah, that is level 0, at least thus far. And I want to... kind of want to have these girders be way high up in the ceiling, and then just... whoops. It's just all suspended via chains. Nope, not high enough. Ooh, too high. Nine blocks, maybe? Yeah, that works. Now that skee ball. Ooh, but I think we'll do skee ball like how Cop Raider did skee ball, or not skee ball, but golf rather. I don't know, we'll see. I might have a snowball target game in the arcade where you throw snowballs at a target, and yeah, like, you know how that is. Gotta say, the creakings in this context work really well. Oh god, do they ever. Dude. Creaking is legitimately, like, one of those mobs I laughed at. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is a literal, tailor-made, godsend kind of mob. This is one of those mobs that you just could not ask for, right? Like, you could make a wish on a genie and get that kind of a mob put into the game. But it's like, yeah, actually, this is just really fucking based. Okay. Like, this mob just does everything. Uh-oh. Stood in the wrong spot. There we go. I did it again. Oh, I've got to put a, I've got to put some sort of, like, back area in these sections. Like, I want one of these sections, so this just doesn't go anywhere. Like, this could be, actually, come to think of it, this could meet up with this. So, like, back in here, and have, like, some small office building or office spaces, like unironic, like corporate spaces. And then one of these areas will be an entrance into the game. Like, somewhere in here, you'll have a corporate looking whatever. Maybe a staircase that goes down to level 0, or the start of level 0, or the yellow wallpaper areas. And then you can come into this big open area. There's nothing much in here. And then I want to have like I want to have an area with some vending machines. I want an arcade kid zone thing with you went to one with your nephew Saturday, and I was sucking its key ball. Well, it's something you gotta really work at. Skee ball is not an easy sport to just sit down and do. You gotta actually practice at it. Move that like 10 blocks back. And yeah, it's mainly a pinball place. Oh, was this like a... Okay, so was this like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of place, or just an actual arcade for, you know... Like, were there older games there? Were there mostly recent games? Like, I'm actually kind of curious what sort of arcade it was. This is rotate, but I can't scale things up in World Edit. Yeah. You cannot scale things up. No. It probably doesn't work that way. Place about 45 minutes away and recently opened. Oh, neat. Because there is, I have no clue how to use it. No, you're not tripping. There's no way that I'm aware of to enlarge a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure only Axiom has that ability, which does kind of make me go, okay, Axiom has something on World Edit. I'm thinking of having like a restroom as well. I don't know. What's out here on this edge? This is just like the back end part where the arcade starts. We could have like a bunch of buildings coming up the side here. And this this area connects out to like a building and you can look inside it. Maybe. Yeah, one of these will be to a restroom. So like this area over in here. Too bad we needed a license to use Axiom on servers. Well, it's something that'll have to be enabled, I suppose. I'm not really sure, like, what would it need? Like, I guess it has to just be installed? I don't know. It isn't exactly high up on the priority list. Sorry, Coperator. Anyway, hello, S-Man. You got back from a driving lesson. Okay. No, this is a place that had skee-ball. Local place is pinball and a few arcade games. Interesting. Huh. How you doing, S-Man? Yeah, especially if you can get a beer and relax, I suppose. I'm not exactly a beer person, but I don't know, I guess if you can enjoy yourself while babysitting. Or whatever your job of choice. Okay. So, I want to have a restroom in here. I don't know if this is a big enough space. It kind of is. Yeah. And then I'll have an exact replica on this side for like a men's restroom. So you got a men's and a women's restroom. And then we'll have this central corridor wrap off this direction. And this will be what takes you out to like a terrace. I don't know. We'll probably, I'll enlarge the size of this room, and then that will be where the vending machines are for this area. I think that's a good idea. Should put a Sakura Park in the grass rooms. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. Lovely callback. It would more or less set the mood. Like, yeah, I believe that would be a great Great thing to try. Big arcade in the college town, so a lot of teens and younger 20s. Ah. Yeah, relaxing with friends. I understand, Stone. I understand. Beer and a competition. I'm not really into competitions, but fair enough. Okay. I need... women's restroom. That's like off to the side. Men's restroom. And this is a lookout point. Lookout. Lounge. We'll call it Lookout Lounge. Maybe I should try to find, although I don't know that this is something, there's probably not a male-female character for Unicode characters. So I don't know if that would be an option or not. It's an interesting idea. I'm also going to bump up size of this corridor. Oh, shit. Undo. Move without air. Stack that up. There we go. Yeah, so there is a noticeable difference in this particular area. And also, I don't want this to all just be solid smooth stone like I do want to have. It's like I started doing that over here somewhere. I forget what side it was on. It was probably on this opposite side. Yeah, this area. My rollerblades are set to arrive in like 2 days. Oh, cool. But yeah, I wanted to have this kind of be... Oh, although this is pitch black, I should install some lights. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, that's wonderful. I don't really want any pitch black corridors in here. Like, this big area is bad enough to light up as it is. I also want there to be, like, these catwalks. I'm going to have to, like, make a space back here for you to wander in. I want players to be able to get up onto these catwalks eventually. And I want there to be, I don't know, maybe something is up here, right? Like, maybe this is a starting area, and you start up here with no real idea as to how to get down other than jumping. And then you're like, well, I don't really want to jump and take the damage, so I'll find an alternative route. Yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Like, maybe this area here, when I've lit it up, will have like a fire ladder or something that'll get you up into here. And then you navigate this system of catwalks. And that's how you go from one end to the next. Something like that. Shit, where did I put the... I put like a small... Is this one? No. I like demoed one. There it is. This is a sort of a small taste of it. You can access these. You can access it and get it back. And it's all pitch black. Obviously, there is a, there's a thing in the room. Otherwise, this place would be exceptionally dangerous, and I don't want that. So, of course, there is a light. And yeah. Ooh. Okay. My connection to the server is better. Your nephew must play the bouncy house. Of course. That's what every kid likes to do. Bounce castles at a college town? There must be enough people there with young children who want to have the option to take them there and enjoy themselves. I don't know. Like, I don't think the college kids care about the bouncy house. But the older adults with kids are going to be like, gee, we need that as an option. Just some food for thought. I don't know. I know this. I was stoked whenever my parents took me to a bouncy house. Or a place that would have a bouncy house. Okay. Bingo. Yeah, good old stack function. Never fails to impress. Bam. Let there be light. Light there be let. 8. Okay. There we go. I could squeeze one back here, but I don't know. I don't think there's a reason to. And yeah, I kind of like how this turned out. Let's put both of these here. Nine. Perfect. I was surprised how many good gray blocks there are that, like, it really makes this feel like an industrial setting or a pseudo-industrial setting. I mean, it's not really an industrial setting, but, it illustrates this feel. It helps to make the atmosphere feel more atmospheric. I like it. I'm very happy the option is here. Okay. I always stayed in the corner so some fuckweed wouldn't bump into me. Okay. King of the Hill bounce castle. Your life is not a King of the Hill episode, Top Hat. You don't got to worry about it. Well, your life is probably not a King of the Hill episode. I mean, maybe. I don't really know. Maybe it is. First time seeing this. Is this a Backrooms build project? Ah, welcome, Sizcraft? Yes. This is Escape the Jackrooms 2. And it is not only this liminal garage setting. We're going to have several layers of level 0. This is more or less the first sort of the demo phase of what level 0 looks like. Combined with, you know, slime spawning, because this is below Y40. The slime spawning was actually shockingly helpful. It kind of does add that touch of bacterial, you know, threat. Like the whole place is dirty and messy and all that. The creakings are a wonderful addition. They follow the player without, like, they don't give a shit. They will chase you. If you're in their territory and they're tracking you, they will follow you. Like, the creaking is so good for that. And then we also have, there we are, Endermites. The Endermite is shockingly persistent as well. But none of these mobs all add up to a lot of damage on their own. They're just kind of a, hey, pay attention. Hey, pay attention. Hey, pay attention. And then inevitably it becomes a drain on the player's ability to pay attention. Because, you know, you can't juggle a million. Oh my god, there are so many slimes. I don't mind if the player fights the slimes. They can do that. I love that the creaking just sort of looks at the slime like, hi. But yeah, this is it. Since there wasn't many people and ones were actually in the bounce house, we're chill. Okay. Well, as long as you had fun. And your nephew had fun. Oh, and then out here. Yeah, the slimes would go ham. You were not wrong. Oh well. And then out here, we've got this giant open cityscape at night that we're steadily, you know, detailing and making city-like. And yeah, it works. It works. We got buildings here. I've got to put more like yellow wallpaper room type things in here. We'll see. I also want to add on to this building. It's hard to tell because of how dark it is. I want to add on to this building and put like another 3 or 4 layers onto it. Maybe widen the building out this way somewhere. Put more windows into, or not windows, sky bridges into the cylinder here at different levels and have those be ways of getting out. But they take you through a different area that might demand something more of the player. I don't know. We'll see. Not King of the Hill, the show King of the Hill. The game mode where you keep control of a certain area. Oh. Yeah, whenever I see King of the Hill, that's what my mind goes to, is the show. Sorry, Top Hat. Sorry, good Hank. Okay. Yeah, I think I like how that's shaping up. Whew. What'd you guys do during the weekend? I just had fun. I didn't really think much of it. I've been playing a bunch of old Super Famicom games, only this time in Japanese, to try to increase my skills. It's a little bit of a slog to get through certain segments, but it's not too bad. Something, something, dang it, Bobby. Bang it, Dobby. But the weekend was mostly uneventful. That is nearly all you know of the show, damn. Well, it's funny that the catchphrase of the main character is, I guess it's the only thing you know. You know, it's better than nothing. I will say this, the early parts of the show have not aged super well. It's a little bit of a floating timeline kind of scenario where, or not scenario, situation, where events, like this is the late 90s, and then it just sort of forgets that it's supposed to be the late 90s. And it just kind of, the status quo stays what it is. And then eventually they reboot it, or they killed it for a while, then they rebooted it, and now it's like a completely different show. It's not necessarily bad, just, you know, it's different. Answer your question, if the life is like King of the Hill, it's actually more like Andy Griffith. Yeah, I think you've said that before. Well, I'm glad you're happy, if nothing else. Or at least I hope you're happy. I mean, if I were trapped in Andy Griffith's whatever, I would want out. But that's just me. Hanging out, move your PC setup to your closet, so now it's my office again, sort of. That was your weekend. Cool. You got stuff done. Very neat. I've been meaning to clean my bathroom. I've been lazy and I've been putting it off because I know that it's going to be a nightmare. Not looking forward to having to clean that bathroom, but oh well. And yeah, I just sort of didn't think of what I wanted to do on this. I was sort of letting my mind wander. Now the problem becomes, how do I light up the center bit of this area? I guess I could do 5, maybe 3x3. Yeah, a 3x3 of pillars, like this. Oh, good guess. 40 was almost there. So yeah, I could just do a series of 3x3 pillars like this. Oh no, is this not a... Oh my god, I didn't do it right. No, it's not aligned. It's literally one block off. McFucking kill me. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, and then... All right, now that pillar is properly aligned. So I could do, I don't know, a bunch of pillars like that. And then between them, string up some girders. One McFucking kill me, that'd be 8574. The next window, pull around, sir. Yes, thank you, operator. But yeah, I could put these girders here. Although, now that I look at it, some of these should probably be andesite. Just to kind of keep the look. Yeah, I kind of like that. How it's andesite, polished andesite stone, polished andesite stone. Like, I kind of like that back and forth. Whiny little Ellie has decided she wants out again. One moment. Wow, okay. Where were we? Oh my god, this is so long. 18, 20, 21. There we go. Oh my god, stop. I don't know why I'm suddenly yawning so damn much. Sorry about that. I know even talking about it can cause that reaction. Okay. Ooh. I hope Universon can come back soon and do more mall design. He was doing good with this. Like, I especially love how the, he wrote messages here. 12/1/2026. Huh? I don't get that, but okay. 12/1. It's January 12th. I don't know why I was thinking December 1st. We weren't even doing this stuff back in December. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Kind of like that. It's just a shame, you know. Start gaming, you maniac. Yeah, get in here, Universon. I don't watch anime, but I've been watching One Piece. One Piece is exceptionally popular. But personally, no, I'm not interested in One Piece, so I don't watch it. I don't know anything really about it. Not interested, you know, it's just not for me. At least not right now. Maybe one day I'll have a change of opinion, but for now, I don't really give a shit. Too many other things are going on that I would need to pay attention to. I will say Fate Strange Fake. I've been watching that. Free Ren. That's some good fun. And now JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run has started up. And let me tell you, holy shit, this is peak. Like, I can already tell Steel Ball Run is going to be Anime of the Year. Or at least in the contender for it. Steel Ball Run's great. At least so far. They could drop the ball, no pun intended, later on down the road, but for now, it's pretty fun. I'm getting a kick out of the characters and the sheer absurdity of the series. Steel Ball Run is one of those sorts of things that you just like. How is this real? Oh. JoJo is definitely a wild ride. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 from this back corner. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's instead make that 30 blocks tall. There we go. Yeah, and the pillar clears this catwalk, so that's perfect. And so then I can use this pillar, or this girder design, I mean. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, I was stacking this girder design. What am I doing? I should be stacking this the old-fashioned way. Stack without error, and there we go. Perfect. Okay. I've watched anime adaptation series like Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to like go out of your way to watch stuff that's bizarre and crazy like JoJo. JoJo is different. I don't know how else to put it. Hello Zen, how are you? DBZ and Ultra and AOT. Oh, okay. I'm glad you like those. Yeah, you don't watch stuff because you don't have the time. Have watched many anime. I've enjoyed the one that I've seen. Okay. Sure. There's a lot of fun stuff out there to see. A lot of good stuff to enjoy. Just depends. Okay. It might be really shallow, but the art style always turns you off from JoJo. Yeah, fair. I agree. It is a weird art style. It's not just like it takes bizarre to a different level. Like it's trying to be a little grotesque. I can tell. I don't really hold that against JoJo because they know that's like the point. And also I can look past how it's a somewhat grotesque art style if the story is good. And we're in Steel Ball Run territory, and Steel Ball Run is legendary. Steel Ball Run is legendary because it is wacky and crazy and unexpected in like all the most fun ways. I don't know fully what all happens in it. Art style reminds you of a comic from the US, kind of like Jack Kirby with obviously, yeah, exactly. Like there's some of that element to it. And you know, fair enough. Ow. Okay. Where were we? Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Oh, 35 was way too tall. There we go. But then the problem becomes I might have to like put a pillar in between and then straddle girders going this way to have like lighting come down to the I don't know. I want to find it. I want to have this middle area be pleasantly lit is basically what I'm trying to do. There we go. I don't know. This is one of those things that'll just take some experimenting to really get right. Good story can definitely trump animation. Yeah, the animation quality. Although I will say, JoJo's most recent animation quality has been very good, so it's not like it's been in the hands of people who don't know what they're doing or anything. Like, we've been very lucky in that regard. Okay, so from there to there is 22. Oh, it's an odd number. It's an even number. No. Oh. Is this also an odd number? It is. Okay. Odd number is easier to manipulate, so I think we're going to go with an odd number. Or the odd numbered side, rather. So that's 19, so that's 1 minus 18, so that's 9 plus 1. So 3, 6, 9, and then this is our 1, so that would be in the middle. Okay. And then from here, I can more effectively light up this central area because I can straddle girders from end to end. And that will be how I light up this middle section. Perfect. Uh-oh. Undo. Here we go. Ceiling support beams, I think they look better being of one unique material. I don't know that I care to do that. Like, We'll see. You might have a point, Zen. We'll see. I might go back and decorate them with a different material type, or with, you know, different material bits on them. I have been experimenting with doing this. I'm fine with that. This is kind of like where I'm thinking. Although that does kind of screw that up. And so that the inside kind of looks a little more like this instead of this dark, you know, blank slate kind of looking area. Like, I kind of want a lot of these sections to look a lot like this. I think this is more what I'm going for. This is the vision. Okay. Oh, local history book for a place where some of your family came from. Oh. Always at your taste, like how it's going now. Buttons missing? That's okay. The buttons are kind of just a means to an end. I hope this pattern lines up. Might not. Nope. Whoa. Why are we... Oh, because I fucked that up initially. Okay. 4 is too long? Seriously? Okay, 4 is too long. You know, I'm gonna take a leaf out of my own book and yeah. Okay. Jacktherippa, Yarlist movies, find decent ones. Watch Westworld so I can hear your analysis of it and how it's happening. But it's just a good story. Oh, Westworld. That's where all the robots come to life and are like actually real people or some shit, right? If you want my analysis on how or why it's happening, I mean... I don't know right now, but like it is an interesting premise. I still don't think we're going to have an artificial general intelligence like everybody seems to think or want we will. It's hard to say. There we go. I might give it a watch. My mother has talked about Westworld, so I'm like, interesting. Whoops. Chains, andesite stuff, this, that, the other. Okay. Oh, too dark. 2, 3, bam. 2, 3. No, that's 4. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. Sort of, yeah, I'm in that boat too, but 4 seasons, you need to watch them all. They complement each other very well. You'll see how it plays out. Okay. When did I discover the Backrooms? I want to say it was in 2020 or so, but it was not like anything serious at that time, because Kane wouldn't go on to make his series for another 2 years. I just remember seeing it as a sort of throwaway, you know, oh, that's neat, that's an interesting idea, I guess, whatever. And then I just kind of never paid any attention to it after that. And then Kane came out with this killer awesome series, and that changed my mind. Okay, let's move this forward. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter, in all honesty. I don't really think about it as like when I knew about it. I think about it in terms of like when it became so much better, like detailed than anything else on, literally on all of YouTube. YouTube did not see anything near the quality of the Backrooms by Kane Pixels. Like, that was such a breath of fresh air. We had not had that quality in I don't know how long. It had been ages. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I don't necessarily mind you not being able to see up top too far. Like, it's just some sort of black something or other and you've no idea what's up there. I mean, you can't get up there. There's nothing up there to get, so who cares? But I kind of like how that looks. This is just receding into the darkness. You know, not much else to really think about. No, I'm on Suffering. What? My favorite will always be season 1, though, and I forget what episodes. Dude enters the park after choosing gear. Okay. You're going to have to give me more to go on than that, Stone Cold Killer, but I guess I understand what you're trying to say. Does he get mogged to hell and back, or does he, like, start killing robots? Like, is he in over his head, or is he like, yeah, I'm gonna kill me some robots? Whatever. Okay. Undo, redo. Yeah. Yeah, that works quite well. Hey, Obotify, welcome back. Since when Oblivion is Gen Alpha term? I have no idea what you're saying, man. I wish I could help you, Zen. I really do. Nah, not like that. Okay. Then I haven't a clue. Okay. So the problem is this area could connect to here, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take anything that's not exactly this area. How does this look? You know, that's not terrible. Oh. It's beautifully jam-packed story, generously detailed. Okay. What is this? Another game? Obotify, have you not been paying any attention to the development of Escape the Jackrooms 2? I know we don't have a whole lot down in here to really, like, show off. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this yet. I can't wait. Ah, okay. So we put that up here. Yeah. That goes here, I think. Like, that fits, in my opinion. I can't wait to see this mural get made into a glorious sunset. I've just moved those here to be toyed with later. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, wow, you guys. Yeah, I never really looked at all of the city buildings here, but you guys have done a good job on this. Oh, oh my God. Sorry, I can't stop for some reason. Poor Jack trying to get a glace of disturbed brain's thoughts. Yeah, I have no idea what your problem is, Zen, but good luck. I wish you the best in conquering your brain demons or whatever your problem is. I don't really know. Making sense of it is not for the faint of heart. Either way. Ah, shit. I'm going to make this on 2B2T. Yes, that is the idea. Whether or not I will actually get to that point remains to be seen, because 2B2T is still, like, I'm not going to lie, Housemaster / Curtis or whoever it is that's in charge has thoroughly ruined my enjoyment of the server. I'm going to do this because I said I will do this, but after Escape the Jack Rooms 2, all bets are off. I really don't know what to think at this point. Mostly because they've really not, like, made the server worth playing on. It almost feels like they have intentionally shitificated everything to an unplayable level. I don't know, everything is just not what it should be. The people in charge feel like they are exceptionally stupid. And at this point, you know, I'm just kind of fed up with how retarded they can apparently seem to get away with acting. I don't know, it's very odd. Normally, one is punished if one acts foolishly while mediating a business. But if you're 2B2T, apparently you just get to get away with it. Oh well. I'm gonna try giving House Mustard as little of my money as possible going forward. Horse Mustard. Mouse Master. My favorite Housemaster insult, I guess, where we would make fun of his name and stuff, was House Blaster. That one always got a chuckle out of me. Back in the olden days, we had a lot of fun names for him. Horse Mustard, Horse Meister, Mouse Master, House Blaster. The trip down memory lane, I tell you. Curtis tried to comply with Mojang's rules and it went bad. I don't feel like compliance with the rules was necessary at all. I get the feeling that there was an option to fight, you know? But we were divided and conquered, and it didn't matter. Oy vey goy, you'll be paused and you'll like it. Now open up your server hole to the entirety of, the entirety of our trust and safety team. Here we go. Men, at least for me, is at least for me, it's my second language. Okay, well, good luck in learning your second language. I know that it isn't easy. The Backrooms does not come out this Friday, Stone. You're 2 months too early. It comes out May the 20-something, not March. Oh my God, I wish it was March, but no. May 29th. I thought so. Not March 29th. May 29th. I don't think Mojang cares if 2B complies perfectly. I think they kind of just want to get 2B off the radar so they don't get flack for it existing. That is a really good point. And a very sad point. But Who knows? You make a little bit more sense than I wish you were making. That's what I'll say. I wish what you were saying made less sense. Sadly, that does not seem to be the case. Oh well. So what I want to do in these big open rooms is I kind of want to have, because like I'm in love with this crisscross pattern. Like I like this. This looks so good. And then over here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here is perfect. It's enough black open area with nothing in it. I can put a little doorway here. Why did I break that when I could have just used the move command? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that works. And there will be a doorway that leads you around here. And then in here, I'm going to put... put a smooth stone there. Torch on it to make it stand out. And then small corporate, there we go, office area connecting area. Small corporate connection areas. Yeah. Oh my God, Ellie, shut up. I can't afford to wander too far out of range. Connecting areas. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop for the evening. But that's okay. We got more of this. We will be doing Thursday. Or wait, no, Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow. Because Thursday will be Hightail. Or I could do Hightail tomorrow and Minecraft Thursday. I don't know. I think I'll do Minecraft Thursday to Hightail tomorrow. I like Hightail. Hightail recently, as in like last week. Yeah, we did good progress today. You're right. Hightail, as of last week, just as a sort of fun aside, put 500 new blocks in the game. And let me tell you, some of these, I looked in there. You know, I went in after hearing this, and I went and screwed around just to see what all there was. Oh my God. They got like neon signs, metal piping. This newest little block update was wild. So they did a good job making it not the same old. Like, I was only expecting small little tiny updates here and there. Like, no. They went and started adding steampunk / cyberpunk stuff into the game. Need to play Hightail again. I've not played in months. Oh, man. Months? Oh, well. I guess I can't blame you for putting it down for a few months, considering it's all kind of felt samey for a little while. But yeah, no, like, absolutely Hightail. Yeah, I'm talking myself into it the more I think about it. Hightail shall be on Tuesdays, and Minecraft will be on Mondays and Thursdays. The fuck? Oh, I caught this from a... I caught that in the dark from way over here, and I thought, firstly, I was like, I didn't put that sign there. But, like, no, that looks really haunting from, like, far off. I was caught by the Terraria bug and also Beta Minecraft bug, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Okay. Stack that 6. Ooh. 8 into the wall there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sort of stop here for the evening. But this is turning out quite well. Not to mention Majora's Mask and all that. Tomorrow I'll play Hightail as well. Okay, cool. I welcome ye, Hightail, fellow Hightailer. Oh, yeah, and Hightail also added in proximity chat for audio reasons. And I imagine that's going to be a really, really fun thing to inadvertently bump into on a stream. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. So yes, you all have a great evening. I will catch you tomorrow for Hightail. Take care, guys. Have a nice night. Hello, Himes. Wow. Yeah, Minecraft would never. You are correct. You are correct. Have a good one, though. See you on Cube World. Cube World. Oof. All right, goodbye.